There are moments in life when everything falls apart, when the ground disappears beneath your feet and the world, as you know it, changes forever. I know that place. I have lived in it. I have breathed in its silence and its fear, and I have also seen what rises from it. Not because I was stronger or braver than others, but because I chose not to stay there. I chose to fail forward. Failure is not the enemy. It is not the end. It is the beginning of everything that is truly worth becoming. We are not built by what is easy. We are not shaped by the moments that go our way. We are forged in difficulty, in loss, in fear, in the unknown. And through it all, we discover something that no one can give us. And nothing can take away our will. That will is inside you. Key is, it is there when you fall. It is there when you doubt. It is there when the world tells you that you can't and your heart whispers that you must. It's easy to talk about growth and dreams and becoming your future self when everything is comfortable. But life will not wait for you to feel ready. Life will hand you storms when you expected sunshine, and your only choice will be whether you freeze and a race or move forward anyway. You may think you need to be perfect to begin, that you need the plan, the timing, the approval, the confidence, but that's not how becoming happens. Becoming begins when you stop trying to be who the world expects and start listening to who you are underneath it all. It begins when you fail, when you face disappointment, rejection, setbacks, and keep showing up, not as someone pretending to be unbreakable, but as someone real enough to break and rebuild again and again. You cannot become your future self without failing, and not just failing once, failing often, failing deeply, failing with everything you have. Because failure is not a sign that sign you're going the wrong way. It's a sign that you are in motion, that you are in the arena, that you are trying something that matters. We live in a world that teaches us to chase comfort, but comfort will not get you where you need to go. The comfort zone is a place where dreams wither and potential is wasted. You must move beyond it. You must be willing to be uncomfortable, to struggle, to stumble, to lose your way. And through that process, you in tasks grow into someone you never imagined you could be. But you have to start now, not tomorrow, not when you feel more confident, not when you have all the answers. Becoming doesn't wait. It begins the moment you decide to stop living from your past and start living into your future. And that future, it's not some faraway version of you. It's inside you already. It's waiting to be activated. It's waiting for your courage. You may fail. You probably will. But that's the cost of greatness. That's the price of change. That's the road to becoming someone who is not only successful, but significant. Someone who lives not just for themselves, but for others. Someone who doesn't back away from pain, but learns from it. Someone who doesn't pretend that everything is okay, but still chooses to move forward with some strength and purpose. I have been on that road. I know what it means to stand at the edge of hope and still take a step. I know what it means to bury what you love and still find a reason to live. I know what it means to be a beginner again, to fail again, to risk again. And I know what waits on the other side of that risk. Not perfection, but possibility. It's not about being fearless. It's about doing it scared. It's about waking up in the dark and still believing there's light. It's about being broken and still choosing to love, to trust, to keep going. That is the strength of someone who fails forward. That is the strength of someone who understands that falling is not weakness. It is the path to wisdom. There will be moments when you think you're not enough, when your past mistakes feel too heavy, when your failures feel like proof that you'll never become who you want to be. But you are not your failure. You are the one who rises after it. You are the one who chooses what it will mean. And if you choose, it can mean growth. it can mean strength. It can mean a fire that no one else can put out. The world is full of people who never tried because they were afraid to fall. Don't be one of them. Be the one who dares. Be the one who risks failure to find something greater. Be the one who understands that falling doesn't make you a failure. Staying down does. Your future self is not waiting for you to get it right. They are waiting for you to begin. They are waiting for you to take the first step. To write the first sentence, to show up for the first day, even if it's imperfect, especially if it's imperfect, because that's how growth begins. Failing forward means turning every setback into a step forward. It means asking, what did this teach me? Instead of, why me? It means owning your story, even the parts you wish you could erase. It means leading with honesty, showing up with vulnerability, and never losing sight of the fact that you're becoming. This path is not for faith, but for the faint of heart. It is for the brave. For the ones who understand that courage is not loud. It is quiet, steady, and relentless. It is the choice to keep walking when every part of you wants to turn back. It is the decision to be uncomfortable for the sake of your future. It is the willingness to fall and rise over and over. Because at the vision of who you're becoming matters more than the fear of not getting there fast enough. You may feel behind, you may feel lost, but as long as you are moving, you are not stuck. As long as you are growing, you are not failing. And as long as you are alive, you are becoming. So stop waiting for the right time. Stop waiting for the fear to go away. Stop waiting for permission. No one is going to hand you your future. You have to build it. You have to fight for it. You have to show up for it again and again until the person you're becoming becomes the person you are. There's no perfect version of you waiting on the other side of success. There's only a deeper, stronger, wiser version of you that can only be born through the fire, through the falls, through the failures. You do not get to skip that part, but you do get to choose how you go through it, with fear or with faith, with regret or with resilience, with resistance or with readiness. Fail forward, fall with purpose, break with honor. Rise with everything you have. Because the person you're becoming is not built by avoiding pain. They are built by walking through it with eyes open and heart intact. You have everything you need already inside you. Not the answers, but both the ability to find them. Not the path, but the strength to forge it. Not the certainty, but the courage to move anyway. Your failures are not mistakes. They are markers. They are signs that you are growing, that you are learning, that you are in the arena. Do not waste them. Use them. Let them teach you who you are and who you want to become. Let them strip away the doubt, the ego, the noise. Let them bring you home to what matters. You were not made to be perfect. You were made to be real, to be human, to be raw and brave and beautifully unfinished. You were made to become. And that becoming doesn't start when the fear ends. It starts when you stop letting fear make your choices. You get one life, one chance to rise, to grow, to become. Do not let failure scare you into hiding. Let it shape you into someone the world needs. Someone who can lead, not because they've never fallen, but because they know how to rise. The path will not be easy, but it will be worth it. Because you are not chasing a dream. You are building a life. You are not waiting for change. You are becoming the change. And every time you fail forward, you get closer to your purpose, closer to your truth, closer to the future that only you can create. So take the step, make the leap, write the words, start the conversation, say yes, say no, say this is who I am and this is who I'm becoming. Say it with conviction. Say it with love. Say it with every ounce of belief you can find, even if your hands are shaking. This is your moment. Not because it's perfect, but because it's real, because you are alive, because you are ready, and because your future self is not waiting for you to feel safe. They are waiting for you to start moving. Fail forward, keep becoming. The time is now.